What if I told you that deep in the red rock canyons of Utah, hidden among the twisted junipers and ancient sandstone, there's a ruin? And would you believe me that just for a moment, this ruin looks like it's on fire? No, this isn't some trick of the camera. Welcome to the House on Fire ruin, a masterpiece of nature and ancient architecture combined. It makes you wonder, who built this masterpiece? How did it get its name? And why is this a must-visit place for anyone exploring the Southwest? Long before European settlers ever set foot in these canyons, the Ancestral Puebloans, often called Anasazi, but that's not accurate, were thriving here. They were master builders, engineers, and farmers, creating cliff dwellings that have stood the test of time for at least 700 years, sometimes more. The House on Fire ruin is one of these dwellings, a granary where the Ancestral Puebloan stored corns, beans, and squash. These were vital food supplies for them to survive in the harsh desert climate. But it makes you wonder, how did they choose this exact location? Why did they build in this spot? The answer to both of these is practical and yet ingenious. The Ancestral Puebloan people had an incredible understanding of the land. This ruin is tucked beneath a sandstone overhang, protecting it from wind, rain, and of course, the brutal desert sun. Besides protection from the elements, this placement also ensured their food stayed dry and was safe from scavengers. And here's the real genius in this design. The location blends beautifully with the natural environment, making it nearly invisible unless you're right up close. And trust me, if you're hiking near it, you almost miss it unless you know where to look. It's really one of those many hidden gems that's left behind by these ancient people. Now let's get into the name House on Fire. If you visit in the right conditions known as golden hour, which is really between mid-morning and noon, the sunlight bounces off the red rock canyon walls, making the ceiling of the ruin glow like it's on fire. This isn't some ancient painting or intentional design. It's nature playing with the light in the most spectacular way. It's one of those rare places where history and natural beauty collide to create something truly magical and memorable. So you're wondering, how do you get to this amazing place? Well, the House on Fire ruin is tucked away in Mule Canyon, which is part of Bears Ears National Monument. The hike is about a mile or more each way, about a mile and a half, and it's pretty easy and an easy adventure for most visitors. But if you do come to this area, please remember to tread lightly. You're walking in the footsteps of the ancient people. This site is delicate and deserves your utmost respect. Do not climb on the ruins and leave everything just as you found it. So we've covered most of the Fire and House ruin, but there's still a big mystery to discuss. Perhaps the biggest mystery of all is why the Ancestral Puebloans left this place behind. By the late 1200s, they abandoned many of their cliff dwellings across the Four Corners region. Many debate whether it was drought, conflict, or a shift in their way of life. The most recognized and believable theory is, of course, drought. We may never know for sure, but what we do know is that they left behind echoes of their incredible civilization, reminders of people who understood the land, the stars, and the delicate balance of survival. So it's easy to see that House on Fire is more than just a name. It's a glimpse into the ancient world, a stunning example of history preserved in stone, and one of Utah's most breathtaking treasures. So next time you're exploring the back country of the Southwest, take a moment to stand in the shadows of history and watch as the past flickers back into life. If you'd enjoyed this adventure, be sure to like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments what's your favorite hidden ruin in the Southwest. Until next time, keep exploring.